Hello and happy Monday to everyone. So today my video showcasing some maybe non-traditional holiday stamp sets to create holiday cards with you. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit. This is a newer set, Forever Fern. In fact, this was one of my Class to Go card kits last month. But I just couldn't resist using it, all right? It is in my stamp stash, so I feel like I'm following the rules. But it is perfect for the holidays. It's perfect for any time of the year. So, in addition to all these beautiful leaf images that you have here, 11 stamps in this set, it's cling mounted. You have these gorgeous dies, and this is what I can't resist using in this set, okay? Many of them do coordinate with the stamps, but some of them do not, all right? So what I did first was I took this one here and I punched or cut it out with the Mossy Meadow cardstock. And then I used this one here on some of the new brushed metallic paper. Stampin' Up! In the holiday catalog has some new brushed gold and bronze cardstock. Absolutely beautiful for the holidays, okay? It still has that shiny metallic look, but with the brushed look, it's just a little more finished, and I really am enjoying using it on holiday cards. I also used this little guy here on a piece of that as well, right there. And then I simply took and stamped one of the leaf images in Granny Apple Green, and I quickly put clear embossing powder over them. So if you're seeing a little bit of shine to those, that is why. I just feel like holiday cards need just a little extra shine, a little extra bling. And those have a die here that I was able to coordinate with those and punch out. And then they have these beautiful little berry sprigs stamps in this set as well. I did those in the Mary Merlot ink, and again, put clear embossing powder over the top of them just to give them just a little bit more of a shine. And they also have a coordinating die that makes them easy to cut them out, okay? So that's how I got all of my pieces that I'm going to be using in this card, okay? So I'm just going to kind of weed them out here and get my dies put away. Now, another color that I've really enjoyed using for the holidays is Mary Merlot. You know what, sometimes I don't know if we always think of cherry cobbler and real red, but this Mary Merlot is a beautiful burgundy color that works very nicely for Christmas cards, okay? So, I'm just going to bust that color up just a little bit with something in the background, and one color that I absolutely love that coordinates with this is Old Olive. And so I went ahead and ran Old Olive through the Parisian embossing folder. This folder is working lovely for beautiful Christmas cards, okay? So remember, pull from your old embossing folders to be able to create a really cool look on your holiday cards. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to place that across the middle there. This folder, I actually love the back side of it as well. I think we often forget that too, that the sometimes reverse side of our embossing folders have a pretty detailed design too, that you could use them that way as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just give that a press firm there across the center. All right, now I love mixing up greens. As you can already see, I have Old Olive here, I have Mossy Meadow here, and I used Granny Apple Green on here. So mixing up these greens, I'll continue to do so. I found some Designer Series paper. It's the Forever Fern Designer Series paper, and this actually is garden green, okay? And I used some dies from the So Sentimental stamp set bundle here. And again, don't forget that you have some beautiful dies that go with some of your word sets that bundle with Stampin' Up. So I went ahead and took the largest one of this and cut out that beautiful Forever Fern DSP there. While I had this bundle out, I saw all these great little label dies here. And so I used the Merry Christmas from the Arrange a Wreath bundle, and I punched it out with this die here, okay? So just remember to pull off your dies too, and you can use them not just, you know, for seasonal cards, but you can also use them for the holidays. So I have those pieces here. I think we're ready to start building. I'm going to go ahead and just put some dimensionals on this piece here, just so it will pop up over that middle layer there. And I'm going to place this just off to the right. I'm sorry, off to the left. Gosh, I don't know my left and my right today. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to take my Mossy Meadow Beautiful Fern here, put just a little bit of multi-purpose glue on the lower leaves and stem, and place that over here to the far left and kind of up towards the top a little bit. It's okay if it hangs off my overlay there. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this little copper fern. Again, notice I'm just sticking some adhesive down on those bottom leaves, and it's actually going to get tucked under on this side. Okay, just like that. And again, I don't care if that overhangs a little bit there. I love that copper on Mary Merlot cardstock. I think that looks really pretty. I'm just going to continue to work and place my pieces here. Just to give these just a little bit more dimension, I just take my finger, or you can take your bone folder a little bit and just kind of bring those corners of the leaf up a little bit there. Put a little bit of multi-purpose glue back behind here on this side. And then place this one down here. And again, just kind of work on the edges of those. We can pull those forward a little bit here, and it just gives that so much more dimension. Then I'm going to pull in my Mary Merlot berry sprigs here, tuck one back behind. I'm pulling up on that top one just a little bit to have it pop up off the card a little there. And the second one, we're going to do the same thing. That one's going to go down here a little bit in front. Again, pulling up on that top berry just to give it a little bit of dimension. Now, for our, oh, let's finish. Let's do this guy. So this guy here, I'm actually going to cut it in half, because then I will have two that I can attach in here and just hide it underneath someplace. Actually, I think I'm going to go underneath that berry instead, because then I'm going to use the second one over here, just like that. Okay. And now for our little sentiment, I thought it might be nice just to place down here in the bottom. I like it just like that, but I thought, oh, just to bring the eye down with a little bit more metallic, I just cut a narrow 1/4 inch strip of that brushed copper metallic paper, and I'm going to take my multi-purpose glue and just make one straight line of it from side to side there, and then go ahead and place my copper strip right over it there. Flip it over, make sure I'm centered there. Remember, you have a little bit of time with the multi-purpose glue, which I really like because it gives you a chance to kind of shift and move things as you want it. And then I am going to go ahead and just give myself a straight little trim on each side here. Okay, just like that. And then I will attach this with some dimensionals. I'm opting to use the little mini dimensionals. I think they'll work just a little bit better. This over, and then this gets placed down here at the bottom so that all your stems kind of have something over them to hide them a little bit. Okay, just like that. All right, so I showed some other samples when I did my Class to Go card kit with this, with some holiday cards. And I just think the possibilities are endless with this bundle in mixing and matching the greens and the reds to make it look very holiday-ish. So I hope you enjoyed this card today. I enjoyed creating it for you out of my stamp stash. And I hope all of you have a good week this week. Stay well, stay healthy. Until next time.